It's difficult when you're in a relationship and some facts come to light and you have to deal with it. It's even, some would say, more difficult when you hear about things your parents have gone through. And today we have Tina in the studio to talk about her parents' problems, let's call it.
That's fair. It's beautiful. I do want to update everyone that my parents have been married for 46 beautiful years.
Wow. Shout out to them. Congratulations, Deb and Gare.
Yeah, we're proud of them. Recently, we went over to the new Chi-Chi's. You guys been?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, totally.
Pretty lit.
Yeah.
And Trevor and I went with my parents, my husband Trevor, and my mom shared a touching but terrifying story.
Okay.
Back in the day in Wisconsin.
Yeah. Shout out.
They used to go to Chi-Chi's all the time. And when I was in my mom's belly, she was pregnant with me. I think it was like the end of her pregnancy. We're reaching 9 months here. She is just excited for a night out at Chi-Chi's, a small relief. She's going to pay the bill. And this is the olden days where you had to fill out a check. She was like writing a check to Chi-Chi's.
Yeah.
And as we know, if you've been to Chi-Chi's, one of the greatest joys is with your bill, they bring you Andy's mints.
Yes, so
Oh
good.
my God, they're amazing.
They are good.
And you forget how good. And for some reason, you never seek them out.
No,
But
no,
when they appear,
no.
you're like, these are great.
Every time I have one, I'm like, what have I been doing? Why am I not eating these daily?
Exactly.
So my mom's filling out the check. She's so excited that afterwards she's going to enjoy that Andy's mint. She looks down. Both mints are gone. Both mints.
What happened? A little squirrel come along or something?
A squirrel named Gary. A little squirrel named Gare Bear. He claims that maybe there was only one mint. Maybe there wasn't two.
Okay, was there wrapper proof?
I mean, okay, wait. Even if there's one, though, you got to leave it for the pregnant wife.
Yes. It's a good point, Colt.
It was 30-some years ago. Nobody can know. But my mom, this came up at Chi-Chi's. She has been holding strong to this memory. She was like, I'll never forget that time at Chi-Chi's. Yeah, I was pregnant and you ate my mint.
Did Gary remember that?
Oh, he remembered. He just,
Oh, then he's guilty.
those
if
details.
he remembers the story, then he's guilty. Gary, you're probably listening right now. You know I love you, but you are guilty.
I must have been bad enough that it might have almost ended things. This single mint.
Well, yeah, when she's 9 months pregnant, all she wanted was her mint.
All she wanted was the mint. That final delicious minty chocolate taste at the end of a meal. And she was left with what, like burrito breath instead?
Oh, yeah, that's not what you want. I bet a lot of people could apply this to their own relationships, though. Like, if you're listening right now, what's something your partner did that you have never forgotten?
Yeah.
You could text in 53921 on the text line or 651.
Is there anything that you can think of?
Yeah, Cole, what have you done? Jed, call in. Jed.
There's definitely probably several things that I have done. But the only one I can think of it was like right before we started dating and I took the fall and I had a police officer call my phone once because of something Jen did.
Yeah.
Oh.
And
but you got the girl in the end because of taking the fall for that story.
I did take the fall, and I did get the girl in the end. But
that's really heroic. Wow.
I feel like we're looking for more petty stories.
Yeah.
Like we want something that you just have never forgotten.
Yeah,
like,
just something that happened. You're like, I can't believe.
Like you
they
came
did this
home
thing.
and you had half a Crunchwrap Supreme left in the fridge.
Oh.
And you've been waiting all day to eat that other half, and you came home and your partner ate it.
Or
it's straight to jail.
have you ever been watching a show with your partner and then you find out they watched episodes without
That's
you?
a good one too.
That's a good one. Or, okay, I know something that I did. I hate clutter and I hate when things pile up. And I'm the king of throwing everything away because I just hate it. So one time, Jen did get a card from a friend and she was out of town. And I opened it, looked at it, read it, and I threw it away. And I just relayed the message, and that was a learning moment for me. That's when I was like, okay, yeah, that's probably this is not good. Hey, what happened to you?
It's not me. It was my wife, or I should say, I'm the fault here.
I'm there with you, buddy.
We were playing Monopoly right when we first started dating, and the railroads kept coming up, but I kept buying them before she could. We've now been married 8 years, and she still brings it up that I did not let her have any railroads.
She's so competitive. That's crazy. That's honestly like a little bit of a red flag on her part.
Well, Nate, why didn't you let her buy any railroads?
Selfish.
Gosh.
I honestly don't remember anymore. I didn't think it was that big of a deal, but
Well, yeah, you're playing Monopoly. You shouldn't be walking on eggshells while playing Monopoly. Nate, are you okay? Is everything good in the relationship?
It's a safe place.
Yeah, it's a safe place. Just everyone in the Twin Cities is going to hear it.
Oh, no, that is fine.
Okay, yeah, send us a text,
we love each other.
53921 on the text line. We have a couple of more calls, but I just want to say this one. After our twins were born on the text line, I was pumping instead of breastfeeding. My husband knocked over both bottles of milk, taking out 14 ounces. I almost lost my mind. I literally considered filing for divorce, even though it was an accident.
Oh, no.
I get that, though. That's painful right there. Hello,
is.
KDWB. What's something your significant other has done that you have never forgotten?
Hi, Juliet.
Hi. I absolutely hate porta potties, and my husband knows it. When we were at the Beer Dabbler in the middle of winter, I had to use one, and because he knew how much I hated it, he body slammed it while I was in the porta potty outdoors with all of my cold weather gear in the porta potty.
What? Did it tip over?
The worst.
Did it tip over? Did it like stay upright?
It shook back and forth, and you know that nasty stuff in the bottom of it when it's sloshing, and that smell and all of your stuff? I was horrified.
Oh, that's messed up.
He exploited your deepest, darkest fear.
Yeah, I don't love that.
It's not a Jackass movie. You gotta.
It's not. However,
chill.
they were at the Beer Dabbler. I'm assuming the beer was flowing at this point.
Oh, well, this is coming from you, Jenny. I'm sure some stuff has happened with you in a porta potty before.
Trust me,
yes, they have.
I do have stories. Actually, they usually involve all of my friends. So I'm not going to put them on blast with that one. There's a lot of texts that came in. This one said that basically her husband, he was the one who booked their plane tickets. They get through TSA and all that stuff, and they're like, oh, your birthday doesn't match what's on your ID. Her husband wrote the wrong birthday on the plane ticket because he didn't remember her birthday right. And then it didn't match up to her ID for her to be able to get on the plane.
No.
That's terrible. I know somebody who spelled their name. It was Evan, and they spelled it even, and they couldn't get on the plane because it's like their partner said
They didn't know how to spell their name.
Yeah, just crazy. It's insane. Yeah. Wow. Thank you so much for the calls and texts. We have about a bajillion of them, but we do need to get to Alex Warren tickets.
Yes.
So maybe you need to make up for something you did to your significant other. Alex Warren tickets. We'll do that after Bruno Mars on 101.3 KDWB.
Uh-oh. Jenny's been on Reddit.
It's brought to you by the Leo Agency. If you go to the website, chooseleo.com, you can get them hired today. They are the best real estate agents around. Okay, before Colt, I said, hey. If I said, hey, Ryan, you would not respond to that, right?
No, because my name is Colt.
Your name is
Ryan,
Colt.
yeah.
Right. So we're going to get a little deep here because I found this thread that says your name is meaningless unless you respond to it. Okay, because you're not going to respond to, hey, Ryan. And the same if you told me you hate my red shoes, but I don't have red shoes. So you're looking at my shoes. You're like, I hate your red shoes. My shoes are white, Colt. What are you talking
shoes
about?
Are disgusting.
Right.
Yeah.
It doesn't make sense. So we're going to talk about how words only have power when we recognize ourselves in them.
Okay.
So I could tell you you're an incredible writer, but if you don't believe it yourself, you'll find a reason it's not true. So Colt, I could be like, Colt, you're such a good hiker. Because I know how big of a hiker you are. You've got it in your Instagram bio.
I'm all over Deep Haven hiking around
all the time. But if you don't believe that yourself, it means nothing to you.
True.
I could say it all day, but if you don't believe it, it means nothing. I could tell you that the dinner you cooked was incredible, but if you don't believe it, you'll brush it off and be like, no, it's just a simple meal.
Yeah.
You know?
I'm my biggest hater. I'm munching on hater tots, and I'm like, dude, this I suck at everything.
Right. Well,
I don't believe any of this.
Don't see. This is important, though. We're learning that words mean things. You have to believe it, but you need to believe it when it's good. Okay.
Do you think that if maybe people are afraid to believe it when it's good because then they have to believe it when it's bad?
Probably, but I think the reality is that we do believe it when it's bad.
Yeah.
We're tuned into it when it's bad more so than we are when it's good.
True.
And so it's just it talks about how as a kid the world defines you by installing all of these beliefs onto you. Now you keep defining yourself by echoing them back to the world. So it's a question of maybe it's whose voice you've been calling your own. So you just need to pay attention to the things that people are saying to you that matter. And I really do think that we do acknowledge the negativity. When a negative text comes in to the morning show and I see that, I will think about that text. But I didn't even remotely I brushed over the one that was oh my God, you guys are so funny. We are. We are Colt, right?
It is hilarious when you see a text where it's like, there's some of them are actually kind of funny. Someone told me I look like an oversized Funko Pop, and that was hilarious. Another person said, the one that just took me out was like, oh, I hope he's not as dumb as he looks. And it's, I'm like, I am.
No, you aren't, Colt. So stop it.
It's good times,
Words
good
mean
times.
things. You got to believe them. Colt, I like your red shoes today.
Oh my gosh, I don't have red shoes.
Exactly. So why did that matter? You don't have to listen to me. You don't look like a Funko Pop. So don't listen to that person that was a jerk.
You know, I will say this about civilization. I do think that we're so negative because it's in our DNA to be negative because that's how we progress, right? If we were happy and content all the time and positive, we would be in a cave still. But we were like, I want to be in a high rise. I want to have a car. I'm sick of stepping in horse poop. Let's get vehicles out on the road.
Right.
So I don't know. It's like kind of a double-edged sword. Like you have to be negative and you have to progress and you have to like not be complacent to like move forward in life. But at the same time, you could also be a hater.
Yeah.
A
it's
hater of
hard.
yourself.
It is hard. I think you're your own biggest critic.
The problem is we're not trust fund babies. If I was a trust fund baby and I didn't have to progress, then I could just be content. I could just chill.
I know, Colt. I think about that all the time. If I had a mommy and daddy that I could be like, hi, could I have this money to like start a business? And then that business continuously fails, but it doesn't matter.
ADWB.
Yes, with Fallon and Colt and Jenny and Web Girl Tina's here.
Guys, horrible news. My
You need
headphones
to
are plugged
talk
in.
closer to the mic,
I'm so
lady.
sorry. Where do
Act
I
like
plug
you've done
in?
this.
This studio's so fancy and new.
Yeah, this is your first time back to the studio. And for the past 15 years, you've been traveling across Europe and doing all these things. You actually were just on an excursion in Africa chasing wildlife, and now you're back. You're back in the new studio.
This is true. I have been across the world.
Yes,
and
she
I went
has.
to the southern hemisphere. I've never done
Oh
that.
my gosh, congratulations.
Thank you. I was near the equator.
It sounds a lot fancier when you say the southern hemisphere. The
Yeah, it
southern
does.
hemisphere.
Southern hemisphere.
It really does.
The only thing that was different, really, is the sunrises and sunsets are about 30 seconds long. That's exactly what it sounded like.
Can you tell us real quick? We do animal encounters from time to time.
Yeah.
Tell us a quick animal encounter you had.
Oh my God, you guys, the lions would get right next to the car. One time we saw all these lions, they ate an entire buffalo.
Oh,
This-
my.
Wait, what?
Yeah, an entire, like,
They let you watch that?
yeah.
They have buffalo
They're just
in Africa?
ribbing. I got pictures. I'll show you about it. Yeah. It's one of the big five. Come on.
What's a big
What are the
five?
big five?
The buffalo, the water buffalo, the lion, the giraffe, the rhino, and the,
Elephants?
Yes. That's
Okay,
it.
I was
It-
going to say.
That's the last one.
It'd be a tough L if you didn't make the big five. I would be
I
kind
almost
of
didn't.
jealous, honestly.
Oh my God. We almost didn't see the rhino. I was going to be so sad, but we did.
I would be
But we did. But
too.
yeah, they ate a whole water buffalo and they looked pregnant. They were huge. And then he just walked right next to our car. It was
And took a big dump or what?
no, he just looked at us like, please leave. God, I
Yeah,
want my
get out.
nap.
Did anybody like try to feed any of the animals, and do they freak out when you do that?
You absolutely should not do that, but we did have a child on our safari vehicle, and he threw a chip at a cheetah.
Oh my
Did he
God,
get
this is
scolded?
legendary.
Yeah, I got yelled at.
Oh
real
my
fast.
gosh, by the parents and the guide, I hope.
Weirdly, just the guide. Just the
Oh,
guide.
that makes sense.
Yeah,
that makes
uh-huh,
sense that
yeah.
that kid's parents didn't yell
Sure
at him.
did.
Now, I know you've been on this excursion. However, I think the biggest life update since you were last on our show was you're married now.
I got married, guys. It happened.
It
It's
did
true.
happen. You're technically almost coming up on a year anniversary, even though your
Yeah.
big wedding wasn't. People were very confused because Fallon and I would talk about like
no.
going to Tina's wedding, and they're like, I don't get it. I thought she was already married. And we're like, no, she did the legal thing. Now she's having the party in Punta Cana. Like, there's a difference.
Yeah, God forbid people. Dua Lipa just did it too. She just did hers a lot closer together.
Yeah,
I
she did.
spaced mine out.
Is
'cause-
Dua Lipa, is that the one that married the alligator wrestler or something from Louisiana or whatever it is?
No.
What are you talking
Oh,
about?
no,
I know
that's
what you're
Lana
talking
Del
about.
Rey.
Yeah, I
Lana
was
Del
gonna
Rey
say,
did that.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
no. Dua Lipa married Callum Turner, super hot
completely
British
different, yeah.
actor. Oh
Yeah.
my God.
Yeah,
and
it's
yes,
completely
they got
opposite.
married in a courthouse in London, and then they had an Italian fiesta.
Okay. I
So-
did see like the photos of that and stuff.
Yeah.
Fallon, Tina's wedding was so much fun. We had a great time down in Punta Cana. We sweat our butts off. But we had a solid like full day after you guys had your big ceremony and reception. Do you want to touch on what happened the night of the wedding?
which part?
I didn't want to put you on the
No,
spot,
it's
but
fine.
Tina
Everyone's
did end up in the ER on the
Okay.
night of her wedding.
did.
Tina, we have 20 seconds. Go.
Okay, so what happened was after the party, everyone was having a great time, but we had to move to the beach to have a beach party, and then the after party was in the lobby. The boys all played basketball in college together, so they were playing fake jump ball. Trevor jumped up for a fake jump ball. Fell
Trevor's
down.
her husband.
My husband, Trevor, jumped up for the fake jump ball, came down on a slip drink, fell backwards into the corner of the stage, cut his head open. We had to go to the Dominican Republic hospital. He received 4 stitches.
And is the healthcare, like the insurance better down there? Or like,
Absolutely not.
No, Colt.
Dang it.
No.
That's